Hey folks, Andrew Freck here, the View and Product Reviews. Today I want to talk to you about my thoughts on the Ecohub 2-in-1 garment bag and travel duffel bag and seeing if it's worth picking up or not. So let's go ahead and dive into this 2-in-1 duffel bag, garment bag, and see if it's worth grabbing.
Alrighty, so right off the bat, this bag is really cool. I just love the colors that Ecohub has. It's kind of got this like off blue color in a way. It's a dark blue, like a navy blue, but it's not exactly that style. And it's probably because of the recycled like water bottles and different things that they use in their bags and to make them. So because that it creates this really unique color that I just really appreciate. And you get it in both too. So you get it in the little side handbag that you get with the actual duffel bag itself. This thing's designed to be very durable and water resistant, so it's made to be extremely good for when you are traveling about. And you can kind of feel it on the material. The material itself kind of feels almost like, you can kind of see it's a little scratch proof in a way. And so I haven't got really wet, and it's a duffel bag at the end of the day, so you probably don't want to get absolutely like drenched in water, but it is going to be water resistant to help out when you are traveling about and say you're outside and it rains. You're not going to have to worry about your clothes or whatever items in here really getting wet immediately. And that's in part due to the waterproof fabric as well as the reinforced zippers, which seem to be very sturdy and seem to provide a good zip to them. And what's great too is that they have a lot of storage options. So you have zippers in the front, so you have multiple pockets on one side here. In this little area, you get pockets all along. You get on both sides, so you have two pockets in the front. One's got a mesh pocket, one doesn't. You have a larger zip pocket along the front side as well, and this has like a very much a waterproof covering on the inside. It's like a plastic, a clear plastic covering. So I think this is really for the important items that you definitely don't want to get wet. And then you also have a side pocket here. This is going to be for storing shoes. So you got storage of shoes right there, which makes it really handy. And then if you keep turning it around, you have a little slip pocket. That's just a classic kind of pocket for a lot of duffel bags. Plus then a zip pocket in front of that pocket. So tons of pockets everywhere, which is really great. And then one more pocket on the side here. So you have this large open pocket there that also stores more items. So a ton of different storage solutions all on the outside of the bag, and that doesn't even count all the storage solutions inside the bag. So we're gonna dive into that in a second. And then while we're here, I do want to also highlight that it does come with this little carrying pouch as well. So this is kind of like a toiletry bag almost in a way. Has a little strap on it so you can hold on to the toiletry bag itself. And then when you want, you have just a simple kind of zip inside. And it has a little layers on the inside, so it's just a simple bag. You're able to store a bunch of tools and different things that you have, like toiletries. I don't have any toiletries to store in there right now, but it's just a clear pocket. So you do have things that you can store in there. And for example, I'd store art supplies in here. So I was able to put these in there, and everything fit really well. To be able to travel with if you choose to. Another cool thing that you have is you have these straps that are like a faux leather, so it kind of has like a little nice touch to it. On the bottom side is more like a nylon. The top side feels like a faux leather part. So when you pick it up and grab it, it just feels really comfy in the hand and just kind of has a little bit more of a luxurious feel when you do pick up the bag. Plus, of course, you do have the classic strap that you can carry around your shoulder, which is also great, easy to, multiple options. But this is typical with any kind of duffel bag, so, take it with it how you want. And I've talked about the compartments on the outside, but the inside of the bag is actually a 45-liter bag, so it's very large. You can store a lot of things in here. And what's even better about that is it's not just a duffel bag, but it's a garment bag as well. So you can store like a suit, you can store a jacket, you can store probably a couple things in there if you choose. And I'm going to show you real fast on camera so you can kind of see what this looks like as I take things out of here. So we're going to go ahead and open it up so you can kind of see what it all looks like. So you open this top strap here, and you're going to open this up to be a regular classic duffel bag. So you have the classic duffel bag look. So you can kind of see in there. You have just everything, all the clothes, and one kind of pile all these things to the side so you can kind of see how much I can actually pile in here. And this is not perfect. It's not anything like I was packing for any kind of trip, but these are just kind of what I would probably pack if I were to. So 2 shirts right there. Got 2 more, got 2 more, and 2 more. So we have 8 shirts in here so far. We have ourselves a pair of jeans. We got a second pair of jeans. We have ourselves a pair of sweatpants and a second pair of sweatpants. And then lastly, you have yourselves a pair of shoes on the side. A pair of shoes that all fit into this little shoe compartment, which is great. And in a typical duffel bag, this would be it. So you'd be done, you have all the space, and you're good to go. And you know what? It's a nice duffel bag. It works really well. However, with this one, even cooler is that you actually have a second compartment here that's in the lining of the duffel bag to hold like a suit or a jacket or some other kind of item that you don't want to have with the rest of your clothes and that you might need as a backup. So we're going to show you that real fast, and it's really cool. So you take this, you keep unzipping it, and now you have yourself what looks like a garment bag. So this garment bag is very classic to a lot of garment bags. You have a couple little pockets in the top part area here where you can store little essentials that you need. And they are nice pockets. They seem to work very well. Fairly sized also, which is great. And then you have this top little compartment up here that latches down to the zipper. So the top compartment, say if you want, you can store things like ties. So you can have like little ties or different items that might be a little like need to be, I guess, a little more protected. So, and that's not the last thing. The final thing in this bag, which is really awesome, I didn't have a suit to test to show. I just didn't want to pull it out mainly. But I was able to store what's arguably probably about the same size of what a suit would be. This is a pretty thick jacket. And I was able to store that all within the lining of this bag. So not only is it a duffel bag, but it is a garment bag as well, which makes it really versatile, like way more versatile than your typical duffel bag, which I really appreciate. And you can just see it right here. You got all the space. You even got a couple hooks down here. So if you do need to hook anything in place to make sure that this all stays in the place that you want, it's going to make it really easy. So you really have a lot of flexibility with this bag, which to me just is something that means it's going to be great to be able to bring on trips, and it offers you a lot of different options for when you do go somewhere. This thing is really cool. It's super versatile, and I'm going to be definitely using this for a lot of trips here coming up. And kind of anytime I do go out to like play music or do anything, if I want nice show shirts in here and the rest of my clothes elsewhere, this is going to be perfect for that. I am stoked to have this, and I think this is a pretty good bag. Like, this seems well made. The stitching, the zippers, everything seems to work pretty well, and the color looks beautiful. Plus, on top of that, they do have they use about 14 different bottles to help make this bag. So it is something that also helps with saving plastic. So cool product overall. I'm like that I have been with the other couple products that I've gotten from Ecohub. Very impressed with them, and I'm glad to have this now, and I'm going to be keeping this around in my collection here because I need a good duffel bag, and this seems like a solid duffel bag because it's also a garment bag. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Look at that. Super nice. Dang. That's cool. And so you can see it for yourself. At the end of the day, I was able to store all of this within that garment bag. 8 shirts, 2 pairs of sweats, 2 jeans, a full-on jacket, a winter jacket, 2 ties, and a pair of shoes. And I probably could have put more in the duffel bag if I really wanted to, but this was just kind of something to show you how much space is actually in that duffel bag. All of it being also a garment bag that you could separately store a suit, a jacket, or whatever other personal item that you don't want to have with the rest of your clothes. So I think that's pretty cool. Pretty impressed.
So thank you so much to Ecohub for sending on over the 2-in-1 garment bag and travel duffel bag in the color blue. Until next time, my name's Andrew Freck, the View and Product Reviews. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.